Shadi Shuri. Alrighty, let's get to it. It is Saturday, Jan 18, 2025. Let's start out with crypto, as we have been doing, or I have been doing. All right, crypto, Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin future, of course. Had a good week, as you can see. So for those that bought the dip last week, congratulations. Congratulations to me. I didn't buy much. I bought a nickel worth of Bitcoin between 92 and 90. I had ordered more order at 88 and below. Those did not trigger, but I was happy to get some on discount. Now I did sell an IBIT cover call previous week. That's expired yesterday, and they get called away, which is fine. Uh, as of right now, do not mind this Bitcoin future. Okay, like I said, it's Bitcoin future. The actual Bitcoin is usually it ranges, all right. But can it be 1% lower? Yeah. As of right now, though, Bitcoin is right at. I'm looking at the Bitcoin price right now. It is just right at 103,000. So it has give up some gain since 4 p.m. yesterday. Would I buy into Bitcoin? No. Yesterday it peaked. The real Bitcoin peaked at 105.8. That was the high of yesterday, around I believe 3 o'clock, right on the nose. Right on the nose. I'm looking at the Bitcoin daily chart here. Right on the nose at 3 o'clock, it was 105.83. 105.841 was the highest that I saw. Oh no, I'm wrong. 105.643, and then it has steadily declined. As of this morning at 3 a.m., it was down to 102.2. Yeah. So if you're itching to buy, I think the good time to buy is still, even with the ETF, and this has been going on for as long as I have followed Bitcoin. It seemed like the best price, if you were to DCA, by that I mean dollar cost average, trying to set it low enough that it might trigger in the middle of the night when you go to sleep, because it tends to have that kind of volatility after hour. There's less people trading, of course, in the middle of the morning, early morning. So there's some volatility, but right now it is right at 103. Okay, so BTC, I wouldn't chase it here. Would I trim if it get into the all-time high? For now, I don't have any order to do anything more with IBIT coming into inauguration day in DC. It could be a lot of pump next week, and if it is, would I trim more IBIT equivalent 112, right? My goal is 112 up there. You can either pick. I think my IBIT equivalent to trim is set at 112.5 ish, something like that. Yeah, give or take a few pennies. You know how it is with IBIT. I did not sell any of my ARK-B, which is the one that I have been buying instead of IBIT. Going forward, I am more likely to buy ARK-B over IBIT. I did sell a put on IBIT yesterday at closing, near closing, at 57.5 for over $1, which is pretty good. So basically, if it trigger, that means that I will reacquire the share that get called away right around here, 56.4 something. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. It's would I sell more put spread? I will probably do more ARK-B puts going forward, just because I rather own ARK-B over IBIT. On the tiny differences, ARK-B have a lower expense than IBIT, so the decay between IBIT or ARKB to Bitcoin, to the real Bitcoin, is less than IBIT as far as ARKB, because there's a less expense, so it doesn't eat away at your, not much, you're talking 0.005, but hey, if you holding in the six figures amount in ARKB, 0.005 is still a lot of money. A lot of free lunches there. You don't want to hand it over to BlackRock, right? Right, so Ethereum, kind of boring, but I did buy. I did buy at, I think my order was 3,100. So on this nasty slash down, I did buy. So yeah, it's I had ordered in. Of course, this is the Ethereum future. So the actual Ethereum, I don't believe came down to the next order that I have. Let me take a look real quick. How far did Ethereum go? And why did my order lower not trigger? I can't see it for whatever reason. It takes longer for the actual update prices. Come on. Speaking of crypto, even though I can't show the chart here, I do have order in to buy more XRP and more SUI lower. All right, I see it here. Yes, I did add Bitcoin at 3,100. It went, not Bitcoin, Ethereum. And the actual lowest that Ethereum got this week was 2987-ish. And I think I have an order in at 2950. Something like that. Just under 3,000. It did not trigger, so it is what it is. But I did add, well, I will look to add to SUI and XRP. My order for XRP is at 3. And as of right now, it came down to 310-ish. SUI, I have an order in at 4.4. And did it trigger? Oh, the lowest so far this yesterday was 4.6. So it's close, but I want 4.4. Patient, people, patient. Okay, all right, let's move on. TLT, decent CPI number. Nothing to cheer about really. Pretty ugly year to year. Yeah, it's ugly. Until economic data deteriorate, nothing you can do. It's out of our control. I do think things will act in favor, but what concerns me is insane high oil. Insane. Okay, if you haven't do something with the, I have put my bets in for oil. We'll talk about later. But for now, TLT, at least it ended the week better than it was at the start of the week. But it's back where it was the past month, right? So nothing to cheer about, really, in the grand scheme of things. DIA, if you didn't cover your short, yeah, I wouldn't be too excited right now. Okay, it's one of those things where a lot of chart, as I go through, you will see behave very TA wise, right? It stopped right at the 50. Nothing to be too excited about, all right? On this President Trump taking office next week, so be careful. Same thing with crypto. As excited I am with Bitcoin, reason why I didn't mind those shares getting called away in IBIT, yeah, It's let's not get too excited. Okay, it's always a pump and it's always a dump. SPY, same thing. It's sitting on, well, a little bit better. It's sitting on the 50, right? It got over. Yeah, don't get too comfortable. Things can go sideways real quick. So none of these indices is worth chasing or shorting, in my opinion. QQQ, look at that, came down. That's a crazy day. It's a crazy day, right? But I'm not a big fan of this kind of up day red candle. The last time we had up day red candle like that, see that? It follow. It's not. It's not. It's a hard no. I'm not buying any. I would recommend shorting any of them either. IWM. Same thing. It's a broken record. No touch. No touch. No short. No long. Tesla. Can't get excited here. All right. Cannot. This is gonna be a quick weekend review because there's nothing here. Earning is coming. Banks we'll talk about later, but yeah. What would I want to buy? Not Tesla, not Google. Right? There's nothing. All the chart is just saying either do nothing or get ready to trim. Meta, same thing. I'm not adding. There is zero adding. Let me make it very clear. I'm not chasing, not adding to any of these. It's gonna be a very quick chart. Okay. Microsoft, same thing here. Would I want to buy Microsoft down here when it was coming down last week? Yeah. I saw put spread. There was very little put spread play yesterday. Usually I do a lot of put spread Thursday and Friday for the next week, but due to the pop that we got in the market from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I did not do much. I wouldn't do it. There's no chasing here. I'm gonna be disciplined. Netflix. I did sell put spread on Netflix at the end of last week, and collect my money. But as far as adding for this week, no, I'm holding. No chasing. Netflix, Amazon, let's see, Amazon, same thing. None of these charts should excite you either way. Okay, there is nothing here to see. Nvidia, same. Okay, there is no. Would I trim Nvidia? I have not touched Nvidia on the long or short side. I did sell put spread last week, which expired yesterday. But as far as adding for next week, no. It's I wait for the pop. Okay, I wait for the dump. If it dump, then I will sell 120, 115 put spread. Right, those work last week, but right now, no, not enough juice. Is that the Max 7? Did I cover all of Max 7? Apple. Now, Apple is more interesting. I did consider selling a put spread of Apple, but the juice was just not enough for me to do it. But if there's one that I think is worth doing something like I think I was trying to do a 220, 218, and it was just not enough juice. Well, I put it in, it didn't trigger. I just missed it basically. But if on further weakness, I will retry. Okay, so there is one Max 7 that is worth taking a risk. There you go, Max 7 done. Let's do some big tech. IBM, same thing here. Nothing too exciting. The right time to buy, which I did, was 217. I bought it here. I bought it on this dump here. Okay, a couple shares. I bought twice. Would I trim? I don't mind holding it. It's a small position. On further weakness, if it come back down again, then I would do put spread. Okay, I do 210, 205, something like that. I like IBM. Oracle. If you don't know, this decline in Oracle, look at that. It came right down. I was looking to, I think I did try to sell a put spread last week and it didn't trigger. But the gap fill, would I buy Oracle? Maybe. If you don't know, Oracle is the one that benefit the most with TikTok. TikTok ban is coming. If they don't figure out a way, if they can't figure out a way to not get banned, then I think Oracle will bounce, right? So there is a potential big pop in Oracle. You can see a big one. Can I see it go from 160 back to at least 180? Yeah, I can see it. But if the ban go into effect next week by Thursday, woo, you're gonna see. Okay, this move here, this bounce right here is hopium that they're gonna fix it. Able to no, I say be very careful. Okay, be very careful. I would say be careful. Adobe is the bottom in. Potentially, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Certainly, for those that were brave, you know what I say about green candle, 52-week low. It's a good thing. Okay, that means that whenever you have a green candle on a down day, it's actually pretty good. And yeah, it's never a certainty. Okay, when it comes down to TA and reading the candles, it's about probability. If you buy something on a down day on a green candle, good thing can happen. It has favor. Okay, it has favor. What's the better bet on a low like this is, I call it the 3 candle head and shoulder. When you have shoulder, head, shoulder, yeah, that works too. Okay, just if you look at the chart, a lot of time those 3 candle is a good move. Just like this one here, see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder, yeah. Not always. Look at this, see? It went. But still, a big down day on a green candle, that says a lot. Okay, that says a lot. It's better than 50-50, but no guarantee. All right, let's move on to the drug. AbbVie. I did try to sell put spread. It didn't trigger. I was trying to do 167.5, 165. For some reason, my credit was too high. Not enough juice there. But I don't hate it here. I don't like it enough to buy share. Would I buy if I see, I missed this right here on this move? That bounced too quick for me. I had an order, I threw in the order at 168.5, I believe. And it missed it. It bounced and never came back. And that's okay. I left that order there. So yes, I would add the AbbVie down there. I would, if it come down, if that order trigger 168.5, I would do 165, 162.5 put spread. No doubt about that. Or at least something down here, put spread, okay? To try to catch the low. Eli Lilly, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a struggle. Okay, it's a struggle. The struggle is real with Eli. Until earning, well, it had earning, right? Or were they pre-warned? They didn't have earning. They pre-warned that their sales was lower. They lowered their projection. it's ugly. Now, is the here's a big question. Is the I've been so busy all week, extremely busy all week with my business. The busiest week I had in over a year. So that give you an idea of how busy I was. I barely trade the market, didn't follow much. Um, um, so I did not read into the press release yet in detail to understand the weakness in their weight loss drug. Is it, uh, you know, I don't know if it's less demand or they lower the price. Who knows? For sure, the one thing that we do know is there is no more um, shortage. They have amped up production to the point that you are not going to hear shortage of availability of these drugs. So that we do know now. Is that because consumers are broke, that they can't afford? Certainly, there's plenty of fat people around. Oh, cancel me, cancel him. He used the word fat people. Yeah, there's plenty of fat mofo out there. Yeah, I just said it, fat mofo. Okay, go ahead and cancel me, please. Fat mofo. Okay, I'm not gonna be PC about it. As if there's more than 20 people watching this video. No, there's plenty of fat mofo. The question. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. But yeah, that's Eli Lilly. Now Vertex. What a recovery! Wow, right? Wow. I'm actually making money on this trade. Sure, it was ugly here, and it was super ugly here to have to like swallow and buy some. But now I'm back to even Steven. I think I'm pretty sure I'm even Steven because basically the average cost of here and here, yeah. It was ugly. Trust me. At one point, it was super. Trust me. When it was flashing below 380, I was just like, wow. Unthinkable to see that. But hey, it has recovered more than 10%. Now, I believe the result of one of the painkiller drug approval is coming. So, can I see it fill the gap? If it fill the gap, I will trim some. Yes, it's a must, okay? Because it's a confluence of this right here, okay? This could be a resistance for now, right? Because it was support, and now you got the 50 MA lining up right there. So no matter what you think, don't be a stupid mofo. It's nothing worse than being a fat, stupid mofo. Woo! I'm on fire. God, cancel me, please. He's using mofo, stupid, and fat. 3 words that is so hurtful. Wow. Yeah. It's one of those days. Hey, I need a comic relief after this week of crazy work that I put in. I need to make myself laugh. All right, that's Vertex. Eli Lilly, ugly. JSK, which I still have. I am looking to add on weakness. I do like JSK here, right? They're all ugly. Okay, all the charts are ugly. There is. I can show you 10 more big pharma biotech chart, and they all look the same. Right? JSK is a small position, which I don't mind adding, but there's no rush. Okay, let me back up and say, when it comes down to big pharma, are they all oversold? Yes. Can they stay oversold for a few more weeks or months? Absolutely. Let's see how they do on earning. right? I'm not gonna stick my head out there to say that, you know, can they have good earnings? Yes. Does that mean that good earnings equal big pop? Who knows? Okay, the sentiment on the sector has been super ugly, so I don't know, right? I can't say for sure. I'm hopeful, but you know what they say about the market. Hope is not an equation, part of the equation for success. All right, you just have to. At this point, I would say I don't know. The sentiment is so ugly. I don't know what it will take to turn the sentiment around. I don't know. All right, let's talk about banks. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I was looking to buy Goldman Sachs. I talked about, right? I was looking to buy Goldman Sachs down here. Woof! Popping. No chasing. No chasing. There is nothing to buy here. None. Bank of America, yeah, it's this is not good. Okay, this is not the kind of pop you want to see. Pop, slide. Gap up, slide is not a good thing. When you have a gap up and then it filled the gap the next day, and yeah, watch out. Okay, this is not JPM. Look like Goldman Sachs. Crazy. If you have it, congratulations. Morgan Stanley, yeah, there is nothing here to buy. Okay, KRE. Remember I talked about it last week. I said, hey, it's looking interesting again based on where TLT is, but big pop. I would just like all the major indices when it comes down to banks. It's a hard no to chase any of one of these, okay? Hard no. If you have it, trim. Raise your stop. Look at TD. Look at TD. I was out already, but look at TD. TD. Look at that. Yeah. 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 Hey. I bought it down here. I got out up here, right? I did not buy back, and yeah, yeah. This, yeah. It's like I said. If you sold here because they pay a big fine, this and that. Yeah, I was not worried. Okay, it's a banks. It's a legal mafia. Okay, all the banks are legal mafia, right? It's a corrupted system. That's what can I say? Okay, it's not much to say. Last one, Schwab. Yeah, I like Schwab, right? I was talking about Schwab down here. I was like, yeah, it's looking good. Sell put spread, yeah. Boom, right? Now, not time to chase. Not the time to chase. Okay. Basically, when it comes down to financial, either you trim, raise your stop, but I would not be chasing any of them. Not right now. That's including Visa. Yeah. Just be patient. The time will come. Okay, so let's take care of that. Let's talk gold. GLD. Well, I don't hate it here. I did not trim anything. Would I trim if I see a gap fill? Would I trim at the high? Yeah. But for now, I'm fine. Holding, okay? I'm fine. GDX, looking good. Position is in the money. Making money. Yeah, nothing to complain. I sell some cover calls up here, right? So if it popped up there, I'm fine. Trimming. If it get anywhere near 39, yeah, you bet. See, I have accumulated up to, what is it now, 700 shares. Yeah, so looking good, no complaint here. Silver's doing good, not as good as GDX, but yeah, the right thing to do, which I did, was accumulate silver between 27 and 26. That's what I have been doing right here, right at this meet right here, which I talked about maybe 3 weeks ago, yeah, or a month ago. I said silver is a play. So it's plenty of catching up to do. I can see silver hitting that. Now, where would I trim the silver? Up there, right? If it filled the gap at 29.7, yeah, you bet, right? But if it come down to 27, I add silver, yeah. Now, USO, this I do not like. I do not like this at all. If you like the CPI number this week and you enjoy the pop in TLT, you cannot look at this and think that it is a good thing for the CPI next month, right? This is not good. Not good. Not good. I did put on a short bet. Finally, it works. I tried for 3 days straight. In many ways, I'm glad I didn't, because at the first day, the first try was here. I talked about it last week, right? That I want to see 81, 80, at least 80, and it went, and my order did not trigger. I try again, it did not trigger. I try again, it did not trigger. On this day here, I said, F you, I am not going to. So order is trigger, so come on down. So I was able to do an 82, 75 spread going out a month. Okay, so we'll see how that play out. But yeah, this is nutty. Okay, this is nutty. This, if there's anything that would benefit the drill, baby drill, whatever. Yeah, this cannot hold up. Okay, if the narrative that Trump is taking office and it's gonna be drill, baby drill, why are we at year high? If we have peace in the Middle East, why are we getting year high? This is pure insanity. I don't care what people give a reason. No, world demand is not up. Go look it up. Demands are falling off the cliff with China and everywhere else. And if there is peace in Ukraine and Russia somehow can sell oil, lift embargo, all that stuff, this is insanity. Yeah, I am super bearish on oil going forward at this point. I was indifferent here. I didn't mind being on the long side down here, but now at this point, when it's this 20% higher, F you, nonsense. But if you are in the CVX, look at this move on CVX, right? I thought this was nonsense. This was right. Now it's nonsense, okay? Trust me, if you have it, get out. CVX is the most nonsense. I mean, look at Exxon. Exxon move is more rational, come off the bottom here, but I would be chasing any of these things. Look at Oxy. Look at Oxy. Yeah, that's a big move. All right, that's a big move. But yeah, come on. It's still at the point where the question is, where's Buffett? What's going on? Right? What's going on? Yeah. Where can Oxy top out? To me, Oxy can top out where Warren Buffett was buying. Okay, in the 58, 50, between 56 and 58. That's where Buffett was hot and heavy for multiple years. So not a peep from Mr. Buffett in the past year. It's been a year since he said anything about Oxy, so at least not that I heard. Seems like every time he talk about buying Oxy or increase his position in Oxy, it's all over CNBC. But not in the past year. I heard nothing, nada, zip. All right, people, that's enough for the day. Am I gonna get canceled? Please cancel me.